Fishing, baby, and we out here. Another rainbow for the culture. We out here. Good times. Arvel the Fit Realtor. We out here. Fisherman's Retreat. Found us a good spot. About to get out here on these trout. Hey, you guys down below, check out our feature readings. One of our feature readings is Victor Valley to West Point, story of perseverance, story of the Inland Empire, Victor Valley High School to the United States Military Academy at West Point. And we're back. What's up, you guys? Arvel the Fit Realtor. We out here having a good time. We got baits in the water. It's pretty dope. We trying to see what we can do. Yep, yeah. So we gonna work it out. And we're back, Arvel the Fit Realtor, Bear. We're back, Fisherman's Retreat on a Tuesday. Let's see what we can pull out of here. You know they stock on Fridays. The weekend is always busy. It's a Tuesday. We gon' see. Arvel the Fit Realtor, Bear, Fisherman's Retreat. We out here. Good times. All right, y'all, look pretty busy today for a Tuesday. I thought I was gonna sneak out here by myself, but it's a bunch of folks on the lake. And they told me that it's gonna be a fishing derby on November 30th. See if I can get back out here for that. Good times. All right, you guys, Fisherman's Retreat on a Tuesday. The little lake, well, it ain't as crowded as I thought, but it's getting there. You see this middle forgot what they call it, but this middle little lane right here is getting crowded. That's usually real popular. People fish both sides of the lake. I'm gonna head over here to this big lake. Look like he already got some fish. He already got his basket going. Good times. Arvel the Fit Realtor. We out here, Fisherman's Retreat. Found us a good spot. About to get out here on these trout. Hey, you guys down below, check out our feature readings. One of our feature readings is Victor Valley to West Point, story of perseverance, story of the Inland Empire, Victor Valley High School to the United States Military Academy at West Point. It's a good read on perseverance. We also got Sword Leadership. That's a good leadership book for you guys out there. And a couple different journals that'll help you self-reflect and become more self-aware. So check out our feature readings, check out our merchandise. We out here, always a good time. Fit fishing, baby. All right, y'all, here we go. Here's the big lake. And I see everybody on that little gully is fishing on the little lake side. A lot of water missing out of this big lake, but it still is producing. Last time we almost lost a couple fish on these poles. If you see these poles exposed out the water, fish like to swim around them poles and tangle your line up. But we got to be smarter than the fish, you guys. Fit fishing, baby. We out here. Good times. All right, you guys, I got this little old school rig. We got the little trout float. And then about 18 inches down, we got this little bait holder hook. So I got some earthworms. I'm gonna see if we can go old school today and catch a few on this floating earthworm rig. So we're gonna see how that works. Good times. Okay, you guys, here we go. We got the large night crawlers, and here's my rig here. We got the little trout float with the little bait holder hook about 12 inches down. I might even slide that up a little bit. There we go. And I might have to change the float because it looks kind of old. But I'm just gonna get one of these juicy earthworms out here. Somebody challenged me the other day. They said that I should be ashamed of myself for using PowerBait. So even though I'm not ashamed of myself, I do want to try old school earthworms and see if that fellow is on to something. You know, we always got a lot of people that's critical, but maybe he's on to something. He said I should be ashamed of myself for using PowerBait. Okay, good guy, we're gonna use an earthworm and we're gonna see what happens. Yes, sir. Fit fishing, baby. All right, we got the earthworm on there. It's on a float. Now I'm gonna get ready and rig up this PowerBait rigs. Whew. Always a good time. Okay, you guys, that's the Shakespeare. And you see that little trout float out there. It's a very small little float. Luckily, it ain't too much wind today. I don't like using floats when it's a lot of wind because you always got to keep reeling in your pole and then casting it back out. But anyway, we got that set up. Now let me get my garlic PowerBait. All right, y'all. So here's my PowerBait rig. Split shot, you see that? About 2 feet down, treble hook. I forgot what size, maybe like a size 12 or 14 treble hook. You got your garlic PowerBait, garlic worm PowerBait. So we either use the garlic worm PowerBait or the salmon egg scent. The corn is also good, but I ran out. And I know you can get the corn at Bass Pro Shop or at Santa Ana River Lakes for all you local people. But I haven't been to Santa Ana River Lakes in a while. I was planning on going for this this break, Thanksgiving break. So we'll see if I can get out there. They're closed on a Thursday though. So, oh, I forgot my worm. I got to put my piece of worm on here. All right, so I got my little piece of worm. I'm gonna put that piece of worm on the point of the treble hook. So that's how it looks right there. and you put enough power bait so that it can still float. Let's get that out. Make sure my drag is set. Always a good time. We out here. We got our little earthworm out, little garlic power bait out. We ready to go get them on a Tuesday. And no way, we know they stock on Fridays. And the weekends are a rush out here. But sometimes, you know, I like to get away from all the rush and all the busyness. But then you risk not having no fish because a lot of it get fished out. People keeping 10, 15 fish at a time. You know what I mean? Whatever. You get fished out. But my thing is just being on the water, being on the lake, advocating manhood, fatherhood, positive coping strategies. It ain't always about catching the fish. We got a message for y'all. We want to teach our sons how to be men. We want to show our children good examples of fathers, and we want to teach you guys positive coping strategies such as fishing, fitness, journaling, etc. That way you guys don't fall into the trap of the negative coping strategies such as drugs and alcohol, abuse, suicide, those things. Fit fishing, baby. Mental fitness, physical fitness. Where I'm walking right here is usually full of water. You can see this, you guys. I'm literally walking in the lake. We lost a lot of water. I'm not sure why, what type of contract Fisherman Retreat has with the water district. But right now, this big lake is low. Look at that. I'm walking in the lake bottom. But still a good time. Yeah, usually, you know, if we're up here on this bank right here, the water line will be about right here where the bottom of that net is. But it's real far down now. You see that? We out here. Good times. I had to change my bobber, you guys. For some reason, my little mini trout float kept sliding down to my hook. So I had to change my bobber. And we'll see how this works. I know some of you guys out there might be dwelling on a project, on an endeavor, on a goal, on a dream. You might be dwelling on it. You haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'm gonna tell you like this. You gotta jump, you guys. They say everybody wants to fly, but nobody wants to jump. You gotta jump. You know, if you wanna accomplish your goals and dreams, you gotta jump. So whatever it is that you're pondering on, go ahead and write it down. Plan backwards. It's called backwards planning, starting with the end in sight, and then just map it out. Once you get it mapped out, we don't want no paralysis through analysis. Just jump and make it happen. Always a good time. Fit fishing, baby. It looks like this early morning cloud cover is moving, you guys. You see those mountains over there to the left starting to get exposed. That layer of clouds is moving out the way. Look like it might be a good looking day out here. Yup. Always a good time when you're on the lake. Fit fishing, baby. Fisherman's Retreat. In between Redlands and Beaumont. San Mateo Canyon Road turns into Beaumont Boulevard. The back way to Beaumont. Good times. Always a good time. We're trying to get them today, you guys. A little slow on the lake though, on a Tuesday. Can't be mad at that, but it's very relaxing out here. Positive coping strategies. Good times. Alright, you guys, look like something's on this bobber. It might just be something small, but we're gonna go ahead and reel it in. I guess the dude talking about the PowerBait was right, y'all. The worm is the business. So this is off the worm with the bobber. And is it taking too much drag? Oh yeah, it's coming. There we go. Alright, y'all. Nice little rainbow off the earthworm with the bobber. Fit fishing, baby. We out here. It's a nice one. Nice thick rainbow. Good times. Alright, you guys, Earthworm 1, PowerBait 0. We just got the bobber with the little piece of earthworm on it right there. We're gonna get it back out here. I had to change the bobber about 3 different times though, because my bobber kept sliding. So anyway, this bobber's working. We're gonna get this out here. Good times. All right, you guys, we fit fishing the Inland Empire. Check out our merch down below. We out here getting them. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. We already got one on the stringer. We got one on the stringer right here. Nice little rainbow for the culture. We out here. All right, you guys, we jigging here, and we on the trout magnet, and we got one. So let's see, there you go. Oh, that's a bass. That's a bass, you guys. Off the trout magnet. Big mouth bass. Look crazy. I ain't never caught no bass here at Retreat. But we got one today. That's wild. Big mouth bass, Fisherman's Retreat. Off the trout magnet. Good times. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. We out here. We got the bass off the trout magnet. Never caught a bass before off a trout magnet. But we out here. Good times. We gotta let him back. And we're out. Alright, you guys, another one on. It's funny because I just reeled this one out. Casted this one out. Looks like it might be a little bigger. Oh, it's taking drag. Here we go. Good fishing, baby. We out here. That's a nice rainbow. Now that's off the garlic PowerBait, you guys. Garlic PowerBait. That's a pretty rainbow, y'all. Yeah, I just casted that out too, and it swam around our what do you call it? Our bobber setup. Now I gotta deal with that. That's a nice thick rainbow. Good times. Fit fishing, baby. And we out here. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. Another rainbow for the culture. We out here. Good times. Fit fishing the Inland Empire. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. We got one off the garlic PowerBait, and then one off the what do you call it? Earthworm. And then we was throwing out the little trout magnet, and we got one bass off the trout magnet. So that's 3 for the day, y'all. But here we go right here. We got 2 on the stringer there. 2 nice little trout on the stringer. Always a good time. Fit fishing, baby. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. We got the rainbows. The rainbows biting. Alright, you guys, here's the setup. Like I said, split shot. You got the PowerBait with the little earthworm on there. And that's what we've been on. So we're gonna get this one out here. Nice little cast. See if we can get another one. Here we go. I'm gonna leave it there anyway. Good times. Fit fishing, baby, and we out here. Fit fishing, Fisherman's Retreat. We on the trout today, hitting them over their head. Garlic PowerBait, about to switch up to the salmon egg scent PowerBait with the earthworm. We out here. All right, you guys, just got a good bite. Let me see if the bait's still on there. Looks like they grabbed our worm. Still got that green power bait on there. So when we get it back out, they robbed us of the worm though. Good times. Jig it out again, you guys, with the trout magnet. Arvel the Fit Realtor, good times, bear, always a good time. Fisherman's Retreat today, we after them trout, and we even caught a bass. And we're out. Arvel the Fit Realtor, good times, bear, always a good time. Fit fishing today, Fisherman's Retreat, we on these trout, they don't have a chance. And we're out. And you already know what it is. It's fit fishing, baby. And we out here. Peace, you guys. Arvel the Fit Realtor back with another Sunday motivation. And today's Sunday motivation comes from a quote, and I may not have quoted it verbatim, but this is what I remember from this quote. It says, people don't burn out because of what they do. They burn out because they forget why they do it. People don't burn out because of what they do. They burn out because they forget why they do it. And that's why everything starts with a why. We need to know why we're doing things. and that relates to purpose, life mission, our why. Why are we doing things? So this can relate to relationships, this can relate to career, different goals and dreams. Let's just talk about careers right now. If you have a good why in what you're doing, then your career is probably fulfilling. And if your career is fulfilling, then you're probably not burning out. But sometimes we do burn out, and one of the reasons why we may burn out is because we either disconnect from our why, or our original why doesn't apply anymore, or we just don't have a why. And if we don't have a why, we're not grounded in our life purpose. We may not know why we're doing things. Things may not be making sense in our lives. So my charge to you all today in considering this quote is to think about your why. Why are you doing what you're doing, specifically career-wise? Why are you in that career? How is that serving your life? How is that serving your life purpose? Do you have a life purpose? So we need to figure these things out. Stay grounded in your why. Create your why. Create your core values. Understand your life mission. Connect all the dots, and you'll probably be far away from burning out. So keep track of your mental health. Do self-care. I am Arvel, the Fit Realtor. That's today's Sunday motivation.